this one. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. 5 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Third down and 1.
Sliding out of the pocket. Allen hit. He lost the football.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves. But maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make...
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook.
49 yards.
And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Well, this one complete. It's Rasheed Rice.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City 1st down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
It shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Rashee Rice.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last.
It's a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 5.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Give the Cook out of the gun. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On play action, Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Allen off the play fake. Shakir hauls it in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And this one too low.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Fourth down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. Deontay Hardy back deep.
This is taken at the 23.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Allen going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Tershawn Wharton
just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. On 2nd and a long way to go. Allen, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. It's Allen on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Good clean play, no flags.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So we have reached halftime with it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Here's Mecole Hardman taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Daquan Jones, his second sack of the night. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
At the Bills' 49-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a lead now up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
George Karlaftis
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on a punt for the first time tonight. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Allen going to try and throw on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's fourth down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They will find Davis on the left side complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. We're back now in KC. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. On play action, Allen. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The offense on third down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far.
This will be 3rd and a mile.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills.
Khalil Shakir, 29 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close.
He picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter, getting down to the good stuff.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Allen. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds He's in the red zone just inside the 20.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Here's second down. Allen. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Allen. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 31-28. A minute 40 remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
They run it again with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.